All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Monday, man. It's Monday. It's Motivation Mondays. Hope everybody's getting this, getting their motivation on, getting Mondays going, man. Monday to me is like that day where you gotta kind of just just grease the machine, baby. You gotta just get it going, and once you get it going, get Monday out the way, you have a great Monday. I think Monday is the day you go the hardest, because you set the tone for the rest of the week. So if you go hard on a Monday, then everything else is gravy, baby. All right, so let's talk about it, man. The Toronto Raptors versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Let me say this: it was points in this game where I'm looking at it and I'm going, I don't see the passion from the Raptors at some point. But they turned that on in the fourth quarter. Sometimes you want to see that early, but it don't matter as long as you get the W. But it was times like early when there's a deflection and the Memphis got the ball running down the court the other way, and you're looking and you're going like, yo, where's everybody at? Why y'all not hustling? Why are you not down there? Maybe I'm just a stickler for that. But you can't complain about a game where a team get a win, especially, how they played in that fourth quarter. I just think that, fourth quarter is the money quarter. So if you can come through in that fourth quarter, you're going to be okay. Let me say this, man. I'm a Laker fan. I make no bones about it. I wear my Lakers gear in these videos. But let me say, I've got so much support from Raptors Nation and over the, it's been like almost a year now. I've been doing Raptor videos and stuff like that, and I've got so much support. So you start to watch the games more. Then as you start to watch the game more, you start to notice things more. And as you start noticing things more, you start to care more. So when you hear me speak sometime, it's because I be watching, I be like, yo, like, come on, y'all got this, you can do this. It comes from just a genuine passion after watching the team and paying attention. And then, like I said, I've always had this since Nick Nurse took over. Even before that, but when he took over, I felt like he wasn't as appreciated then. Just before he won Coach of the Year. So, but I say all that to say, when I'm watching the Raptors now, I'm looking at them as a team that I'm like, if they do this, man, they can do that. They can get it. It's not just, I'm watching the game. It's like, yo, okay, but you got to make that pass. You see what I'm saying? Like it's becoming this thing, man, where it's like I'm dissecting them now. So, shout out to the Memphis Grizzlies. They played well tonight. Ja Morant did his thing. Valanciunas, he was a former Raptor. I'm quite sure everyone know. But he came back, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was his first game back or something like that. And off of injury, if I'm not mistaken. And he played well. Like, let me say this. I'm a Boucher fan, but Boucher couldn't guard him. It's just, he's too big. Now, don't get me wrong. If I got to put somebody out there, I'm going to put Boucher out there. But Boucher could not guard him. And to me, that said a lot. The fact how much, and when I say it said a lot about how much the Raptors are starting to really, really trust Boucher. Because even though he wasn't going to win that battle, it was like he was more of a credit being out there than not being out there. Someone else I want to talk about, Siakam. Now, I've sat here on this channel, especially last year in the bubble. I was like, I ain't seeing it. Like, not that I wasn't seeing it, but I'm like, it felt like he wasn't in sync. Well, let me say this. What you've seen over the last couple games is you starting to see the superstar emerge. Like, Siakam superstardom is starting. He's starting to get comfortable. To me, I felt like, and I said this, you can go back and watch my old video. I said I feel like they're trying to put superstar on it, rather than let it come to him naturally. It was like, hey, you the superstar now, go. And it felt a little forced. Now it feel like I am. And he's accepting that role from a standpoint of, I ain't got to win the game by myself. But I can take advantage of what the defense gives me. I can take advantage of I can take advantage of open lanes, or I can kick it out to the right person. I don't have to get the ball every time and just force shots up. I can play within myself, and that's what I think his 30-point games are coming from. Is him playing within himself. You got to admit, like when you watching him play, nothing feel forced now. And you see him, he's more energetic. Feel like he's doing the rahs, and you love. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that kind of passion. I love that kind of stuff. So when you see that from him, from a guy who's, if you don't follow the Raptors, like every day or whatever, you just see him as a pretty quiet guy. He talks behind the scenes and stuff, but he's becoming that guy, and you can see it. And now he's knocking down three with what, 5 or 8 from the three tonight. Now what that does is he's knocking down threes. Now you got to come out and guard him, and he loves to go drive. So now you have to respect the three. If you got to respect the three, he gonna have a lot more drives to the lane, man. So I'm excited for what Siakam is doing, man. The transformation don't feel forced; it feel natural. It feel like he's growing right in front of our faces, and he's becoming the superstar that people wanted. And naturally, not being, as I said, forced. Now, I got a bone to pick with my guy, Steady Freddy. Steady Freddy, it feels like everybody know he's like probably my favorite Raptor, right? Like he probably my favorite on the team, even though I got my others that come and go that I like, but he's my favorite. So I got a little bone. It feels like it's like this with him. It's like it's like. And what I mean by that, if you watch his energy throughout the game, like when I said earlier, like, why didn't he hustling back? It was him I was talking about. It was like, and that was early in the game, I think first half. It was like, come on, man, hustle back. He's another one that I think is a star, is a star in this league, is a superstar. But at the same time, it's like he don't have the. Like the media ain't watching him, obviously, like I'm watching him, but and what I mean by that is he is like quietly, he's like a quiet assassin, right? Like just quietly going about his business, but throughout a game you can see him come and go. It's like, 48 minutes, pedal to the metal, let's go. But tonight he did play. I think he played the most minutes out of all Raptors tonight because of Lowry going down. Hopefully he's good. Nick Nurse got put out, and they actually went on a run after Nick Nurse was ejected with his second technical foul. Let me say this. I don't want to start this. Oh, they did better without Nick Nurse thing. I don't think that's it. I think it was more of a rallying around the coach. Let's go with that, guys. Let's go. It was more of a rattling. They was rattling around the coach and holding it down for him since he got put out. And I'm gonna say this. I think that you know what? I'm gonna make another video. I'm gonna hold that one. So make sure you guys stay tuned, man. All right, man. All right, so that's all I got, guys. Toronto, Siakam look like he's morphing into a superstar right in front of our face. And until next time, man, you guys be good.